Hi there, welcome to Most Haunted with me, Sarah Armstrong. This week we're coming to you live from Donegal town, and at the moment we're here in the Franciscan Friary, or the old abbey. Now, let's go and see if we can find out any history about the old abbey. Here we are now about to enter the Franciscan Friary, but first I thought it wise that we learn some of the history associated with this beautiful site. It was founded for the Franciscan Friars in 1474 by the first Red Hugh O'Donnell and his wife, Nuala O'Brien. It survived until it was plundered by the English in 1588, and 4 years after this they were in turn driven out by the second Red Hugh O'Donnell. The friars repaired the buildings that were damaged, and in 1601, during a siege of the friary by English forces, which was commanded by the renegade Neil Garve O'Donnell, gunpowder stores exploded and wrecked the buildings once again. The friary was then granted to Sir Basil Brooke, who used the church for Protestant worship, and the friars wandered from place to place after Brooke took over, yet they remained active. Between 1632 and 1636, 4 scholars, which were led by Brother Michael O'Clery, compiled what has become one of the most important sources for the history of Ireland, the Annals of the Four Masters. All the buildings were arranged around a central cluster or courtyard, but the remains are very fragmentary. Some of the cluster arcade survives, but very, very little of the church. Here we are now inside the Franciscan Friary, where we're about to investigate some late-night ramblings which have said to have occurred by the first Red Hugh O'Neill. His angry soul has said to wandered this in fact graveyard during the late hours of the night, where music can also be heard, which has appeared to come from nowhere at all, and everywhere, all at the same time. His angry soul has said to wandered the graveyard and knocked down headstones of those who have crossed him and his enemies, many of which originated from when the English took over. This short staircase that I have just ascended was once used by the choir of the church. Late nights here in Donegal town are lit by the sound of beautiful echoing voices coming from within, although nobody actually exists in there. This bouquet of flowers is one of the mysterious occurrences in the graveyard. It only appears every now and again, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and we are lucky enough to in fact spot it today. This bouquet was said to be given by Red Hugh O'Neill I to his wife as a token of his love for her, and the bouquet still remains. Here we are now in the upper graveyard, which is said to be the burial ground of the friars who were forced out by the English when the church was used for Protestant practices. These friars are said to not be very happy at the fact that they were forced out of what they would associate as their home. It has been said that if a Protestant walks along these parts, the hands of the friars shoot up from the ground and drag the Protestants down to hell. Of course, myself, being a Protestant, I thought I'd check this out. I'm not one to believe such things. There's many, many graves up here. Some might say I'm quite a risk taker, but for nothing. You'll have to wait. Ah! Ah! Run! Here we are at the Common Graveyard on the road on the way out of Donegal. We're going to head down now and see if any spooky activity is taking place. This week we're in Donegal town, in none other than Donegal Castle, where the O'Donnell clan used to live in the 1500s. So we'll take a walk around now and see if we can spot any spectres or ghouls. Okay, we've just come in the original doorway here at the castle, which was used by the O'Donnells. It was blocked up after Basil Brooke took over the castle in 1610. Now, you just reached the spiral staircase here, which, as has been pointed out to me, has uneven steps to trick the enemies that may enter the castle. Now, we've noticed some strange noises coming from the upstairs area, and we are aware that nobody else is actually in the castle at this time. Can you hear that? Yeah. Let's go check it out. Uneven steps. Did you hear that? Now, it's quite dark in here. In here, this is the old school toilet that they used to use back in the day. Rumour has it that one of the O'Donnells actually died in here. Strange noises have been heard to come from this room late at night. Whining noises, tapping noises, scratching. Okay, let's move along. There's nothing in here now. Staircase now. So here we are now approaching the top of the spiral staircase and about to enter the dining area. Rumour has it that there's a strange hooded creature supposed to be roaming the dining area in the evening times. So we're going to go now and see if we can spot this hooded creature. Here we are now in the dining area. This is where the hooded figure is supposed to be seen quite frequently, should I say. You can see the old fireplace there. The decor is quite similar to the decor of the day. And we're going to see now if we can actually indeed spot this hooded figure. Strange noises are often started to come from here around the time of the hooded figure being seen. And the strange smell of roses often tends to be very strong around the time when in fact this hooded figure is spotted roaming around this very luxurious room of the castle. There are many spooky stories associated with the dining area of the castle itself, one of which, the boar. This head of a boar, which was more than likely hunted by the O'Donnell clan, was put up here as a trophy. Some say that the spirit of this boar still roams around the castle in its dark times of night. These antlers from a red deer. The deer was also thought to be hunted by the O'Donnell clan circa 1500. Many say that the spirit of this deer also lives on in a similar manner to the boar. Many people have, in fact, traversed this, staircase in the late hours of the night to feel a sharp